The De Pere Common Council may drop an ordinance tonight that dictates where sex offenders can live in the city. The current ordinance restricts sex offenders from living within 500 feet of schools, parks, and other places where children gather. But if it's dropped, sex offenders could live wherever they want. NBC 26's Heather Burke is live at 6 with more.
An agent with the Department of Corrections told the council the ordinance is making it harder to track offenders. Now the move is on to find a way to keep families safe.
I don't get to see them too often.
Louis Saiganic gets ready for a big visit.
My granddaughter's going to be coming this summer because they live in Texas.
But there's concerns. According to the State Department of Corrections, a registered sex offender lives in Saiganic's De Pere neighborhood.
When she comes next summer, would be not running around too much on her own.
De Pere's ordinance prohibits sex offenders from living within 500 feet of schools, parks, and other places children go. But Tuesday night, the Common Council could vote to drop it, which means offenders could live wherever they want.
500 feet, 2,500 feet, what's the difference?
De Pere's police chief says he's been opposed to having an ordinance since it was adopted 3 years ago because he tells us many offenders are using false addresses.
And the safety of the community is at risk by doing that.
Even if the ordinance is dropped, City Administrator Larry Delo says the council will always provide the chief with a sex offender advisory board.
If the state decides to locate a sex offender in De Pere, and we're required to do a notification to the community.
Saiganic just wants the council to make the right decision.
I would hope they consider the children themselves so that they're not scared and afraid.
The city also has a loitering ordinance that prohibits sex offenders from standing within 200 feet of parks and schools. That ordinance will not change with the council's vote. Heather Burke, NBC 26.